All right, so I'm out here camping. I'm chilling next to the fire pit here. Got my Dometic fridge out. Got the Wi-Fi router. I'm gonna go ahead and charge that up. Got the Jackery 500 next to the fire here. And I'm testing out these $2, there's 6 of them that come in a package, these $2 kind of like they're compressed wood. It's actually sawdust from hardwood. And let me see if I can turn on, actually I'll turn it off there. The compressed wood or compressed sawdust to make these logs, and they're $2 for 6 of them. It's 21 pounds of wood, and these things are freaking awesome because I've been using hardwoods in here to get the fire going, and all the hardwood, like the logs that are normal wood, have already expired. And these things are barely burned, and they're freaking hot as all get out. So I'm really stoked about that. I got these over at Menards. Let me see. Oops. Got these over at Menards. Put them in the last video. It's called Volunteer Wood Bricks. It's from Tennessee Hardwood Pellets. And let's see here. Here is what they look like. Just to give you size next to my hand here, just to give you an idea. And I originally thought, I'm like, these things are kind of flimsy, but they're not. They're really incredible. And this is the hardwood that I've been burning, and these pieces have all kind of expired in here, except for the only thing that's remaining are these pellet wood. So I'm really excited about this, and I think that this is going to be the ticket going forward with the wood stove. Now you might be wondering, like, why don't I have my wood stove out? And the reason for that is, I don't know if you can see me, the reason for that is my dumbass forgot the poles for my big tent. And so instead, what I'm doing is I'm gonna winter camp for the next 4 days. Let's see, well, my headlamp just went out. Well, actually, let's see. Yep, the battery just went out on it, so I gotta charge it up. But I want to winter camp for the next 4 days in an ultralight tent. So this is gonna be an adventure because it's supposed to get down to 16, not tonight, but I think tonight's only supposed to get down to about 30, and same with tomorrow. But when the snowstorm hits on Sunday, actually no, tomorrow night I think it's supposed to get down to 18, and then tomorrow night is supposed to, or Sunday night is supposed to get down to 16, and we're supposed to get hammered with snow. So I'm just gonna stick around here and make it happen. And I'm pretty excited for that. So I'm going to charge up my headlamp here and show you the tent that I'm using. It's the Ultralight one-person tent from Outdoor Vitals. It's called the Dominion, and this thing is incredible. So I want to show it to you here after I get my headlamp charged back up. Good to go. I'm actually kind of stoked that I forgot that stuff because I mean, it's frustrating because I want to do a bunch of winter camping videos next to the wood stove and all that stuff, but I've got a fire pit right here. I mean, I've got a freaking picnic table, everything's good to go. Sierra's over there having fun. Say what's up, Sierra. Come here, girl. I don't know if you can see her, you can't really. She's right there. So she's having fun, I'm having fun. It's all good. I was pretty pissed when I got here because I was disappointed that I forgot those tent poles, but I mean, I'm really excited to winter camp in the Outdoor Vitals one-person ultralight tent. And that tent weighs 2 pounds, I think it's 12 ounces total, so it's super lightweight. And I've been disappointed this year that I haven't been able to backpack with it yet, because all the places that I was going to when I was doing my Hot Springs tour before those weirdos started stalking me, all the places I went, they were day use only, and so I couldn't go backpacking there. And so now it's nice because I mean, I can actually backpack or not backpack, but I can camp in this in pretty bad conditions. And I mean, with the winter storm coming in, I mean, heck, it's hammering Colorado right now, and we're supposed to get it here by Sunday. So there's been some questions as to why I have this big indentation on my face here, and I got stabbed when I was 6, had plastic surgery in my face, and all the tissue right here that is normally filled in, that would be over in this area, it's all gone. And so if you were to touch my face right here, it's actually right up against my cheekbone. My face got infected, and so did part of my cheekbone. And then the doctor that did it is a plastic surgeon. His name was Dr. Kendall, super cool guy. He actually called me when I turned 21. It was like, hey, I just want to see if your face turned out okay. And I was like, man, I had that when I was 6 years old, and he still called me. And I don't know how he tracked me down, but he called and was like, yeah, I mean, just wanted to see how it turned out. And he's like, your face should pretty much stop growing by the time you're 25, and if you want to get it filled in, you can. And I was like, that's kind of cool. And I actually told this girl one time, I'm like, yeah, it's from when I was in Vietnam. She's all, really? I'm like, no. I mean, at the time I was 21, it was like 1998, or 19, let's see, when was that? Was it 98? No, it was 96. And I was like, yeah, I got this in Vietnam. And she's like, really? I'm like, no, you fucking idiot. But anyway, I'm excited to be here. I'm gonna stay through Monday, and maybe even stay through Tuesday. I've got enough supplies. Hey girl, what's up? You wanna get that stick right there? So I've got enough supplies here with me. I've got my fridge, which it won't have any problem. Let's see, I've got it right now about 30. I don't know if you can see that, it's kind of bright. But I won't have any problem keeping that cold, obviously, the stuff in there when the storm sets in. And for the meantime, I've just got my Jackery right here, the 500 watt-hour battery, which is great. So I'm charging up some stuff, and should be good to go. Oh, also another thing too, this High Beam IPA from El Dorado, Kansas, really good IPA. And there's another one from Wichita, which is the River City, is it River City Brewery or Wichita Brewing Company? It's called the V6. That's a really good IPA as well. So I'm excited to be out here. The tent is good to go, and I'm really excited to get this all tested out in the wintertime. There goes Sierra. She took the stick that I'm using for the I tell you what, she cracks me up. But that's the stick I'm using for poking around the fire here. And I threw some more hardwood logs on here. So like this log right here is hardwood. That one's hardwood. They're already getting chewed up, and those sawdust logs are still going strong. I've had those in there now for, gosh, a better part of an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I broke them up with that stick, but they're still, they're kicking out a ton of heat, which is great. So, all right, gonna cook some dinner. All right, so I got this little apple tart thing that I'm cooking up over the stove, or actually over the fire here. So I've got the Dutch oven going, and here is the apple tart that I'm doing. It's already cooked. It's from Omaha Steaks, or whatever the company is that does Omaha Steaks. But I've got to heat it up for the next 20 minutes in here, and try not to burn the bottom of it. So we'll see how this happens. I did flip the two skillets here a number of times to get them all warmed up, and it's going pretty good. And listening to a Rogan podcast, I'm listening to, let's see, it's the MMA show with Brendan Schaub. They're talking about the upcoming fights with Cody Covington and Kamaru Usman, which is going to be pretty awesome. Looking forward to that tomorrow night. But I'll be out here just kind of kicking it. I've got my ESPN Plus app, so hopefully I can watch that fight and be good to go. And Sierra's over there in the tent, and it's got a vestibule on one side. The other side's pretty buttoned down, which would actually be advantageous for winter camping. I'm gonna hopefully put a bunch of snow on this side to help alleviate any undercurrent draft that will come in there, and I'll be good to go once the snow starts hitting. It's supposed to get into 16 degrees, which is fine. I've got these blocks here. I've got plenty of them still. Got a couple more packages in the truck, so I'm good to go with wood. And gonna make this dessert and then hit the sack. So looking forward to it. All right, we're looking pretty good for the dessert tonight. Gonna get this going, then go over to the tent here and watch some little. I signed up for the Disney Mandalorian or whatever it's called, so I'm excited to check that out tonight.